Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you this cranberry kind of smoky eyes look right here. So if you want to find out how I got this look, please keep watching. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know if you want to see more looks like this. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to be starting this look off with my eyes. And the first thing you do when we are starting a makeup look, honey, we need to make sure we look good. Alright, so now I'm going to take some Tarte Shape Tape in the color tan. And I'm going to use that to prime my eyelids for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe E8 and work that right on in. Yep, make sure you get it good. Make sure it's even because you don't want to leave any like little wet patches. And your eyeshadow will stick to that, okay? Alright, now we're going to take our Laura Mercier setting powder and we're going to take down a beauty blender and just set that concealer that we just put down to make sure they ain't looking a hot mess. Next, we're going to go in with our transition shade and Define Me on a MAC 224 brush, and we're going to use that, put that right in the crease. Yep, always got to start with a transition shade, guys. Transition, transition, transition. It's like a tongue twister for me, I don't know. Alright, so next we're going to go into the color Vivid, and we're going to take that on a R32 brush, and we're going to also work that in a little bit lower into our crease. Alright, next we're going to take Create on a Morphe R39 brush, and we're also going to work that into our crease. If I didn't say Morphe in the last one, that was also another Morphe brush. So this one is more of like a flat blending brush, not like a rounded one. Alright, then we're just going to blend out the edges back with that R37 brush. Make sure it's all blended. Blended. Alright, now we're going to take Passion, and we're going to take it on a Morphe 433 brush and put that a little bit lower in our crease just to, define it a little bit more. Oh, and I'm using the Morphe Dare to Create eyeshadow palette, I'm sorry, for this look. Alright, so now I didn't show you guys, but we're going to take Snatched from that palette and put it on a MAC 239 SE brush, which this is a special edition. That's why it says SE. So they don't offer this brush anymore, but it's basically a flat brush. You can use any flat brush. I used a fluffier one because usually flat silky ones are, for like shimmery shades. Alright, next we're going to take a brush from ColourPop, which does not have the name, and we're going to take Trendy and we're going to put it all over our lids. Alright, next we're going to take Forever, and we're going to take it on a M507 Morphe brush, and we're just going to put it on the outer V of our lids. Or outer V of our creases, whatever. You guys see what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing. Right there in that area. Alright, so we're going to take some NYX eyeliner and just make a little line on the top of our lids. We're not doing a wing. I didn't feel like a wing would be cute with this though. I couldn't say. I just wasn't in the wing mood today. Alright, so you're going to take a makeup wipe to get all the fallout.
This palette didn't have a lot of fallout, but I just was trying to be careful. And then I'm going to take some of the Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. And this is the Makeup Shayla Collab, the Baddest Black. Alright, now I'm going to move on to priming my face. And this is the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. So notice how I'm working in the motion. I'm not going to tell you why as of yet, because I am going to have a video coming on that. But just keep in mind I have large pores. So hint, hint, guys, hint, hint. Alright, and I just took that on my T-zone, and then I'm going to take the Smashbox primer, and I'm going to do the rest of my face priming. Yeah, I noticed halfway through the video that I actually, you know, had one earring on. So then I am going to take an E20 brush, and I took some of my Huda Beauty foundation in the color Chocolate Mousse, and I'm just going to work that on the apples of my cheeks where my pores are. Again, won't tell you why because I do have video coming on this, but yeah, there's a certain reason I do that. Then I take a beauty blender to do the rest of my face and just work it in. You want to work it into mostly the bottom of your face. And I could go, you know, a shade warmer with my foundation, but I guess we'll wait and see what I decide to do. It is becoming winter time, so let's see. Just put it all around your face. Again, focus most of it on the bottom of it. You don't want to put too much on your forehead, especially the way my face is. I have like a face chart face, which I'll explain that also in a different video. Alright, so I'm going to take some of the Nars Complete Matte Concealer. I think that's what it's called, in the color Caramel. And I'm just going to put that directly under my under eye. I'm not using this to highlight. I'm just using this for coverage because the concealer that I use doesn't have a lot of coverage, but it's a really good concealer. So just take that right on the same brush we use to work in our eyeshadow primer, which is the E8, and just work it in under your eyes. Make sure you cover up the bags of black circles. I don't want to look tired. We all don't want to look tired. Alright, so now I'm going to take some of the Fit Me Concealer in the shade Cafe. And that is the shade I'm going to highlight my under eye with. Alright, and work it in good. Then I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose and my forehead. Alright, so now I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to start with my forehead because we don't need that to, you know, dry down as much as our under eye. Alright, and now we're going to do our under eye. And work that in. Blend, blend, blend. Alright. Then you do the bridge of your nose because you want that to dry a little bit so you won't have to contour your face. Alright, I'm going to take some of this brightening powder that's in the Anastasia Contour Kit and set my under eye with it. We're getting it good. All the dumb faces we make while we're doing makeup. Look up to the sky. Look up the sky. Okay, we're taking on that same, we're taking on a M438 brush. Then I'm going to take some of my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, on that same M438 brush. And I'm going to just put that along the apples of my cheeks and also right there under my under eye. Oh yeah, don't forget smile lines because I got crazy, crazy smile lines. Alright, next I'm going to take this shade right here in the Anastasia Contour Kit. I'm going to contour my face, and I'm taking that on a B78 angled brush to contour my face. I'm not sure what brush this is, but I just got that to more define it, the contour. but I will link it down below because I am unsure and I cannot, the brush just went missing. I don't know. So I'm taking out this Smashbox palette, a bronzer, and I put that on a E34 brush, and I'm just going to bronze up my face. You know, get a little bronzy on them. Don't forget the forehead, the sides. Alright, so now I'm just going to wipe away that powder that I put down earlier. This was from the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette, and just wipe away the powder. Then I'm going to take some blush from the Nars Studio palette, and I'm going to take that on a M530 brush, and I'm just going to blush on my cheeks. This is a little bit luminous, so if you have texture and stuff, stay away from it. I mean, I do, but I didn't really care. Next, I'm going to highlight with the Maybelline Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold, and I'm going to take that on an M510 brush, and I'm just going to highlight. You will notice I am highlighting for days, hunty. Highlighting for the gods, hunty, okay? I'm just going to highlight my whole life away. You know, you got to make sure you get in the light. And I do like a C shape. And highlight my chin, forehead, so a little bit of strobing on. Highlight down the bridge of my nose. Alright, tip of my nose. And still going back in with the cheeks. Alright, so I'm going to take some of my Morphe setting spray. I'm going to set my face. Alright, next I'm going to use the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Plumper. So the only reason I do this, I put it on like the insides of my lips. I have really big lips already, but I want them the lines to fill out. So I put lip plumper on. And then I'm going to take the ColourPop in I Love Cedar E collab in Mamacita, and I'm going to line my lips. Then I'm going to take the ColourPop, I think it's like a lip satin in Fab 5. This was like a special edition one that they sent out once you order stuff when they had 5 million followers. I do love this color. If you want like a substitute, I would say you can use MAC Diva lipstick, and it would look basically identical. Alright, so here is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. But for now, bye guys.